Okay, let's do the first call. I'm calling Christopher. Pick up. Hey, hey, Christopher. This is Lax with SureConnect. I'm calling out of the blue here, but would you have 30 seconds to share why I'm calling?
Oh, I love how you have 30 seconds to share while you're calling. I always recommend that when I coach people in sales.
That's a good first call. He loves the permission-based openers and the 30 seconds pitch. Wonderful. That's a good conversation, and that's a good way to start the day. Obviously. Next up is Jason. I was wondering how many attempts you guys do before you give up on a particular list or a prospect. I'm doing 5 attempts right now, and the good part is at the end of 5 attempts, which is the end of my sequence, I was able to talk to almost 60-70% of my list. So it's like the first attempts gives me about 30-35 connect rate. The second attempt is about 20, third attempt is about 10%, fourth and fifth usually gives less than 10% connect rates. Hey Ashley, this is Lax with SureConnect. Oh, sure. Are you on a conference? Hey Joe, this is Lax with SureConnect. Joe, most leaders that I talk to have one common challenge, that is low dial to connect on cold calling. Do you have a team making cold calls? Oh, everything is email. Okay, that's great. Okay. What are you using for sending emails? That's a good conversation. And Joe and team stopped cold calling post COVID because he doesn't believe in calling mobile numbers for cold calling. So that's a different perspective. It's a good day in terms of conversations. Like I already had 5 good conversations. I'm happy as far as the conversations are flowing in because your meeting is all about the timing. Hey Melcher, this is Lax with SureConnect. Most sales leaders that I talk to have one common challenge, which is low dial to connect on cold calling like this. Do you have a team making cold calls? He hung up on me, or it's a network issue. I'm gonna dial back and see. He's not picking. So I think he meant to hang up on me. That's okay. Hey Jairus, this is Lax with SureConnect. She hung up on me. That's like 2 or 3 hang ups. Hey Shannon, this is Lax with SureConnect. Where did you move? Beginning of the next month. Okay, awesome. Thanks for picking up, and you have all the best for the next role. One other thing that I'm doing is for everybody that I have a conversation with, I'm connecting with them on LinkedIn and just putting a one line message saying, like, hey, thanks for picking up my cold call. It was nice talking to you and much respect for sales leaders like you. So that way they kind of remember me and probably see my content on LinkedIn. Hey, Steven, this is Lax with SureConnect. Hey, thanks, Steven. Steven, most sales leaders that I talk to have one common challenge, that is low dial to connect on cold calling sessions like this. Do you have a team making cold calls? He hung up on me. I'm starting to wonder if I should use a different opener. Should I use something like, hey, I see you in the sales leadership role. Do you have a team that's making cold calls? Hey, Morgan, this is Lax with SureConnect. Yes. Morgan, I see you are in sales leadership role. Do you have a team that's making cold calls? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Morgan, most sales leaders that I talk to have one common challenge, that is low dial to connect ratios on cold calling. Are you happy with your team's connect rates? 5%. I use this tool called SureConnect that tells me who is likely to pick up the phone and helps me get 30% connect rates consistently. That's how I knew that you would pick up my call. You looked at Orem, score your list, and tell you what's the good numbers to dial and who are the likely to pick up of that list. So you would call only them. So probably you'll have to call only 30 40% of the list that you're dialing today, but you still have better conversations. Do you have your calendar in front of you? Wonderful. I have your email address. Yes, I have your email address. I'm gonna drop a calendar invite. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Morgan. You have a great day, man. Thank you. Bye bye. Yes, that's a meeting finally. 20-second call. It's a meeting. So it's all about timing. This person is in need of something like this. They have issue with the connect rates, and he looked at parallel dialer. For some reason, he's not using it. That's a voicemail. Somebody is ringing the bell. I think it's a sales guy. Yeah, I can see his t-shirt is a sales guy. Okay, I'm in middle of a cold calling session. I'm doing exactly what you're doing. You're doing door to door. And hey, thanks, man. You have a good day. Much respect for you. Yep. So much respect for door to door sales guys. It's very hard to do that, and especially in this sunny day, it's almost like a 90 or 100, and this guy is doing door to door sales. And so, what's stopping us from doing it within an air conditioning room with a dialer in place and Sure Connect in place to validate your list? I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's very tough. Let's see if he picks up. I was so worried of how to pronounce the name. One more minute to go, and let's make that last call. 30th call. That's a voicemail. Let's do one last call. I'm hoping it's a meeting. Hey, Will, this is Lax with Sure Connect. You don't know me, but would you have 30 seconds to share why I'm calling? Sure, man. Thank you. You have a good day. Today I made 31 dials and I had, oh wow, I had like 12 connects. It's amazing. Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. You have a good day. I hope you book some meeting.